A bombshell report from the Chicago Public Schools watchdog reveals sexual abuse and cover-ups at Marine Leadership Academy. That's in Logan Square. The allegations involve 12 staff members and 1 volunteer.
Yeah, quite the accusations. Nearly half are accused of actively hiding the misconduct. CPS says it has fired or it's in the process of firing 10 of them. WGN's Patrick Elwood is live in our newsroom with more on this story. Patrick.
Lotus and Ben, good afternoon to you. This is a real head shaker, to say the least. It took place at Marine Leadership Academy. It went on for years, with the then principal even getting promoted.
The purpose of today's briefing is to shed light on a culture of behavior and distrust that occurred at Marine Leadership Academy that is not tolerated by our district.
CPS CEO Pedro Martinez this morning going public with the results of a 2-year-long investigation centered on that North Side school. He says some male teachers there had groomed several female students for years, leading up to their 18th birthdays, and then engaged in inappropriate sexual conduct. He also says other staff members there knew about it but failed to report it, as they were required to do. This news comes as reporting overall of sexual misconduct at CPS is up 65% in the last year. Again, as it relates to this school in particular, 10 people have been terminated or in the process of and are not on campus, he says. The school, located at 1920 North Hamlin, is associated with the United States Marine Corps Junior ROTC program. But Martinez says over the span of the investigation, the system allowed them to stay on the job until investigations were complete, and in some cases, they were promoted. In its reaction to today's news, the Chicago Teachers Union was harsh in its criticism, saying in part, quote, "Issues at Marine surfaced when school community members brought concerns about a toxic school culture to school administration. Yet instead of taking action, the now removed school principal was promoted," unquote. Martinez says that will not happen anymore.
Anybody who's in the process of being investigated, especially if we know there's evidence, they should not have been promoted or being transferred out of a school. That has changed immediately.
One teacher, he says, had a sexual relationship with a student, and another groomed a student until she turned 18 and then began a sexual relationship with her. At the same time, at least 6 others there, teachers or staff, failed to report their knowledge of what was going on.
The investigation uncovered inappropriate relationships between staff and students. Unfortunately, some of these relationships appear to have been tolerated or even covered up by other adults who had vowed to protect our children and their care.
And Pedro Martinez says about a dozen students were taken advantage of, but he could not go into detail. A letter home to parents explaining and apologizing for all of this went out today. Live in the newsroom, Patrick Elwood, WGN News. Lotus and Ben, back to you.
Thank you, Pat.
All right. Well, other